Well, we all know football is a contact sport. Emotions can get high. But what happens when that contact moves off the field and into the school? One Missouri family says their son's teacher and coach went too far. And they talked exclusively with KCTV5's Joe Chiodo.
The family tells me that this guy right here, Miles Hochard, pushed and choked their son, sending him to the ground. It happened when he was a football coach at Liberty North. They pressed charges. After that, Hochard resigned. But then just a month later, Hochard was hired by a different school, just an hour away, Odessa High, where he's coaching kids again. You might be wondering, how can that happen? We went to find out.
Just like that, Odessa is on the board.
It's a season the Odessa Bulldogs won't soon forget. Their first state title in 25 years. The first year, Miles Hochard joined as an assistant coach. For different reasons, it's a season he'll remember too. During it, Hochard was supposed to appear before a judge in Liberty Municipal Court for assault.
I was very upset. You know, I was like, how can a coach do this?
Razzo's son, Cody, is a senior at Liberty North.
Do you think he should be coaching anymore?
No, I do not.
He says this police report is the reason why. In it, Cody told police he and Coach Hochard had an altercation in the Liberty North training room. Cody was there getting physical therapy, nursing a hurt knee. Cody says Hochard walked in and said, "Of course, soft-ass Razzo's in here." Cody responded back saying, "You're one of the softest coaches on this team."
He just got like really upset, like out of nowhere. So he like grabbed me by like the upper chest, lower neck area.
Cody doesn't want to show his face, but wants you to know what happened.
He like put his hand like right here and pushed me off this chair.
How hard?
I'm not a small person, but, you know, I'm 6 foot 250. There's not much you can do unless you put some force into it.
Cody says when Hochard grabbed him, he shoved him backwards off of the chair and onto the cement floor.
Everybody else in the training room was just like, wow, like he just got hot for a minute for nothing.
Cody pressed charges the day it happened, June 10th. The family says they met with the head coach a few days later. They say he asked them if a few-game suspension for Hochard would suffice.
And that's when I told him no. I said it needs to be, just like your motto says, accountability for their actions.
Now, Liberty School District tells me Hochard's last day of work was June 11th. His official resignation came on July 7th.
I immediately thought like he knows what he did was wrong. So that's why he's getting out of here.
Why would you work at a really good school and then all of a sudden you decide just to quit, resign? There's got to be a reason.
To you, that raises a red flag.
Yeah, that raises a red flag.
And by August, Odessa hired Hochard. Abe was stunned. Abe says he called Odessa in October and told them about the report. He says they told him they'd look into it.
Never received a call back.
Odessa Superintendent Dr. Joe Ottinger didn't want to go on camera, but he told me the school did do a background and reference check on Hochard and then offered the job. So how can all of this happen? I asked the Missouri Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. A rep tells me the department does not receive any information when a teacher resigns their employment with a public school district. That's right. In Missouri, it's not required to loop the state in on such a matter like this.
That's where the loophole is.
Hochard was supposed to appear in court in August. He got it pushed to October. Then he got it pushed to December. Abe thinks he knows why.
Just so he can get through the football season so he wouldn't be charged with what's going on.
Beyond that, the department says even if the school is aware of pending criminal charges, it is the choice of the district whether or not they still want to hire. So Hochard jumping over to Odessa is legal. I reached out to Hochard to see if he wanted to talk. In an email, he told me any response about this situation will come through the school district. His version of what happened, detailed in the police report, differs from Cody's. Hochard told police Cody was being pretty belligerent and profane towards other students and began directing comments at him. Eventually, Hochard says Cody called him a bitch and said, "F you." Hochard told police he placed his hands on Cody's shoulder and told him to relax. That's when he says Cody jumped back off the chair himself.
Telling him to relax. Do you believe that happened?
No, I did not.
There were 4 other witnesses in the room, an athletic trainer and 3 students. Police spoke to each. The trainer told police he heard commotion and saw Cody on the floor, but the 3 students say they saw everything. All agree Hochard forcefully shoved Cody off the chair and onto the cement floor. While Hochard's year was topped off with a big win, Cody's took a hit, marked by losses in more ways than one.
They want to stay.
Mm-hmm. How's that feel?
Well, when my son sits on the bench the whole time, it's not right.
I've lost a lot of close friends through football because of like just everything that happened.
Now he's ready to see Hotchard again, but not on the field, this time in court.
How is like a grown man gonna hit a student and not expect repercussions from it?
Hotchard will finally appear before a judge tomorrow morning. We'll be there too, and we'll keep you updated on what happens. Odessa tells me now that they're aware, they are reviewing this new information about Hotchard. Joe Chiodo, KCTV5 News.
The Odessa School District tells KCTV5 News they've had no issues with Hotchard since he was hired.